Today, as we've said, is National Tooth Fairy Day. David Wells is here representing Audubon Dental, but he doesn't have the Tooth Fairy outfit on next year.
I know.
Next year.
I let down a lot of friends and family and fans because my personality would be to wear it. And
yes,
I
it would be.
really thought about it seriously. To be honest with you, I ran out of time to go find something.
Well, there's always next year because this will come back around again. So how are we celebrating Tooth Fairy Day at Audubon Dental?
Well, the idea obviously came up with, it was the National Tooth Fairy Day today. And even though we don't really employ the tooth fairy, we do talk about the importance of dental hygiene and its overall quality to our health. And so we thought about tying that whole message in together. And so I appreciate the opportunity to be here. And we talk about dental hygiene. And when most people think about that, when they think of a dentist, they think, oh, that's when I go and get my teeth cleaned.
Exactly.
Right? And that's part of it. But the more important part of it is what you do yourself at home. And so we're constantly trying to stress the importance of, obviously, you want to have at least, 2 checkups a year, 2 cleanings a year, get x-rays in one of those visits, and typically it's every 6 months is what we recommend. But, and then here you're seeing right now online, on the air, some of the types of things that we use to promote dental hygiene at home.
You can buy those over the counter in the drugstore.
And that's what we have in our gift basket. So yeah, you can buy these over the counter. We also have them at Audubon Dental Center. Some of them you get complimentary after you have your exam.
Right.
But the most important part is, again, everybody thinks of dentists and the teeth, but it's really gum health is the key. Because if you have bad gums, then your teeth get bad. You have bad gums, you get a lot of bacteria in your mouth. And then that begins to cause a lot of different side effects.
Well, I think people don't realize what an impact your dental health has on your entire health. It does,
and they are learning more and more about it as we speak. It's pretty well certified now that bad dental hygiene can, especially if the gums get infected and you get in bacteria, can get into your bloodstream, can cause inflammation, could be part of what we're seeing in the uptick of cardiovascular diseases.
It certainly plays a part, doesn't it?
That's certainly a part where inflammation is not good for you. There's issues with pregnancy and premature births because of it. There's issues of other types of bacterial infections that could get in your bloodstream, which are not, it's never good to have a bacterial blood infection.
Right.
So these are all part of keeping your teeth in good shape and the gum line around it. And the best thing you can do for that gum line then is the flossing. So the flossing is not so much to get rid of stuff, though it does, help to get rid of some plaque between the teeth, but it's really in that gentle massaging of your gum line that keeps that healthy.
And strong. One of my friends who's a dentist said one time, we were talking about flossing, and she said, well, I tell my clients to only floss the teeth they want to keep.
Right, exactly.
Which is do them all.
And so, with, some people, again, there's hereditary, people will lose teeth. I mean, that's just part of it, and we have solutions for that, whether that be implants or dentures or bridges or partials. But, the goal is to try to keep the teeth you have and to keep them as in good a shape as you can. And that's really what this is all about. So we have this gift bag that has a really nice Sonicare toothbrush, which is what I use, and it does a marvelous job. We have some really nice other type of things you can use, again, for the flossing and the picks and things of that nature. So how can
we get this gift bag?
Well, you get the gift bag by going on to Audubon Dental Facebook page. So you just type in Audubon Dental in the search, and you'll come up on their Facebook page. This has been saved to the top of the page, so you can see the graphic that we have here, and that'll be your key. You just like that, and then at the end of the day, Dr. Gregory's daughter will be dressed up as a fairy.
All right.
And she will be drawing the name of the winner, and they're going to do that on Facebook Live on Audubon Dental's Facebook page. And so how you get in is to just like the post on Facebook, and then those will be the names that are drawn to have a chance to win this gift basket.
Always good to see you, David.
Always good to be here.
Can't
Thank
wait
you.
for that Tooth Fairy outfit next time.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this.